Hi, everyone. Are you curious about what's hot and what's not moving forward into 2025 here on our Gulf Coast? I'm out with buyers every single week. The other agents in our firm are out with buyers every single week. It's very interesting for me to be out with them, being a service-minded person. I love listening, hearing what their thoughts are, and I want to share with you what our buyers are looking at, what seems to be trending, what they're interested in, and I'm going to share that information with you. I'm David Zackos, broker and owner of Zackos Realty and Design Group. I've lived and worked in this area for 42 years. I absolutely love what I do. I patrolled these streets as a patrolman for 25 years, working as a detective during that time as well. And now for the last 18 years, my second chosen career is real estate, where I serve my clients. In this video, I'm going to share what's currently trending, continuing to trend into 2025. Buyer activity has actually recently picked up, and I'm going to cover what buyers want, what they want to avoid, what types of homes and communities are desirable, and what other types of homes are stalling and maybe flat out putting the brakes on completely. By sharing what others are interested in, this just may help you decide where you want to focus moving into 2025 as you look at homes and consider our Gulf Coast area. What's hot, what's not for 2025? Let's get started. All right, what's hot? Amenity-rich neighborhoods are hot. Those amenity-rich neighborhoods that have everything included. They have resort pools, they have pickleball, they have bocce ball, they have amenity centers where you can have parties, where you can meet friends, where you can have club meetings, fitness centers, and not just the fitness center, but you can take classes, maybe even a bar, a restaurant, places you can go and enjoy meeting people, quickly meeting people, and have everything right there. Buyers really like the fact that they have walking trails or biking trails within the community, or that amenity-rich community has connection to a legacy trail or another multi-use trail. That is really desirable. What seems to be stalling a little bit are these smaller communities that don't have a lot of amenities, where before builders could pretty much build anything and anybody was going to buy it here. Now, if you have a choice, the buyers seem to be picking these amenity-rich, larger communities over the smaller neighborhoods. Don't have the walking trails. You don't have a lot of amenities. Maybe they just have a pool, a dog park, but there's really no activity center. There's no place to meet people. That seems to be what's stalling moving forward. What also seems to be trending is new and newer construction. I think it's new in the fact that a lot less people are willing to consider an older home. So now they tell me, I always screen my buyers. I feel I do a pretty good job trying to understand with them. And I really, after I toured with them one time, I get a feeling of what they really like and what they don't like. Buyers do not want older homes where they have to worry about hurricane damage not being here. So they really want that newer home that's 10, maybe 15 years old at the oldest. And they know buying a newer home is going to have impact rated windows or hurricane shutters, because those were the codes during those years. It's also going to have a roof style that mitigates the wind damage, and they want to stay away from older homes. So that's something that's desirable moving forward into 2025. What seems to be trending away from is homes from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Those older homes, people were willing to look at them. A lot of people say, hey, it's an older home, it's okay, I'll renovate it. I've done that before. Now, because renovation costs are so high, and it's hard to get a contractor. I mean, we've had a lot of damage in our area over the last year. So all the good contractors are booked out 3, 4, 6 months in jobs. So as we move into 2025, keep that in mind. If you're somebody that can do the work yourself and you're willing to do that, that's fine. But a lot of people are choosing not to do that, and they want to choose a home that's already newer, built to new codes, doesn't need a new roof, doesn't need upgrades right away. All right, what else is hot? Buyers want to be close to the beach, but not on the beach. What do I mean by that? I've had buyers tell me now all the time, hey, I'm okay with being 10, 15, 20-minute drive to the beach. That's fine with me. 3 to 5 miles, I'm okay with that. That wasn't as defined as before. People were willing to be closer to the beach in an older neighborhood, and now pretty much the trend is, let's get there in 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's okay for me to go, but I don't have to worry about the storm surge now at my house. If I'm not there in this seasonal house, I don't have to worry about that. So that is definitely something that's changed. What's trending also is away from even considering a home in a flood zone. I have so many buyers now, they just tell me right up front, in a flood zone, I don't even want you to send it to me. And I understand that, because building a home in a flood zone or purchasing a home that's in a flood zone is going to require flood insurance if you're going to to have a mortgage, and flood insurance is getting very costly. So that is something that's definitely trending away from. Let's talk about new construction. A lot of buyers now, because of the safety of new construction homes, I have them looking at brand new 2024, brand new 2025 homes. And some of them don't care if it's in a amenity community or outside of amenity community. They know they're getting a new house. That don't have to worry about hurricanes. If they're not there, it's a second home and they have impact windows and doors. And this is appealing to people. Another fact that's leading to that trend is because the builders seem to have overbuilt in our area. So we have a lot of inventory from the builders, developers, the big guys, but we also have a lot of inventory from the small guys, the one that built 10, 20, 30 homes in these non-HOA neighborhoods. They are making deals. They're wanting to sell their homes. So people are looking at these, and this seems to be a trend. You can get those homes for a much more reasonable value. They're brand new, and that is appealing to people. What is also trending is people don't want to consider anything that has to do with a wood frame home. I mean, I used to have buyers over the years tell me, is this home wood frame? A lot of people never ask that, and I would always point that out if I knew that, because it is a different type of home construction down here. It's more of a concern for termites when you have a wood frame home, and it's more concern for wood rot and other things, pairs of concrete block. But now pretty much everybody's checked that off their list. They don't even want to consider a wood frame home. All right, what else is trending for 2025? It's been a trend since COVID, but people want a pool home. They want a private pool home. They want a pool home or a home they can buy where they know they can add a pool, or maybe have it. They're doing a new construction home. They want that added during construction. And one reason that is happening is because of the cost of adding a pool. It's much more reasonable for you to buy a home that has a pool added to it than to buy a home and then go through the mess, the time having a pool added to that, and the costs of a new pool now. It's not uncommon for it to be $100,000, $110,000, $130,000 when you do a pool spa screen package. So that is definitely, if it's a home that has a pool in the community, that also is very sought after. So I do see more people preferring that. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that don't want a pool on their home, and that's perfectly fine. But I am seeing a trend where people seem to be more concerned about having a pool on their home than in years past as we move into 2025. What we also are seeing a trend moving into 2025, what's hot is villa type homes. If they have low HOA fees, because a lot of these villas have all the same benefits as a condo. All the outside maintenance isn't taken care of. Sometimes the roofs are taken care of. And so people can buy these and have worry-free for years to come. And what we're seeing a trend away from is condominiums. I mean, a drastic trend away from condominiums. Now, that's one difference is if the luxury buyers are still willing to buy a condo that has a stellar integrity behind it, and that's not a hesitation on their part. But because we've had a lot of changes to the rules, and because we've had a lot of condos damaged from our recent storms, a lot of buyers are trending away from lower end condos and just the average condo. The condo fees are shooting through the roof. It used to be common for condo fees to be $200-$300 a month. Now they're $600, $700, $800 a month. I can take you to go see a condo that's priced at $350,000 and the fees are $700, $800 a month. So it's definitely affecting the value. It's affecting the concern people have. Some of these older condos maybe not maintained as well, and now they have to catch up to these current codes, do all these renovations. That's shooting up the fees. As an example, just to show you this, condo townhouse inventory, Manatee County has gone up 58% over October 23 to October 24. So people are shying away from condos in general, almost to a point. I don't know if we might have a condo recession because we're seeing a lot of condos on the market and a lot less people. Obviously, we're going to have a correction in prices. Condo prices are going to come down. And if you want to wait on that, you may find yourself a bot towards the end of 2025. All right, what else is hot? Higher end buyers that want to be on the water. They want to be close to the water or on the beach. They're still coming to our area. We still are a very sought after area. Our Gulf Coast, Sarasota, Venice, the barrier islands, but people that have money and are discriminating as far as what they want to buy when it's on the water or steps to the water, they are more concerned now about the elevation of that property. Was it built to higher elevation? Is it in a flood zone? Before that wasn't such a concern. What we are seeing a trend away from is buyers buying on a barrier island. As we move forward into 2025, because of all our flooding along the coast and on the barrier islands in 2024, we are definitely seeing buyers hesitate about buying on a barrier island Some of them are actually just stopping, telling me we're going to think about it for a while, and others just flat out said, I don't think that's for me. So those are the ones that are pausing, deciding to move more inland, that 3 to 5 miles more comfortable for them. And so that's what we're seeing. Now, I thank you for watching this. I'm glad to have this opportunity to share what we're seeing as a trend for 2025. As we make our way into 2025, we'll see if this holds and continues, and I'll be able to share that information with you. This may help you decide on where you want to focus. So feel free to reach out to me, ask me any questions. I'm always happy to help. I welcome that. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. All right, take care. Let me tell you a little bit about us and why we help our clients. We realize some of you may not even know exactly what town you're going to end up in. So sometimes you cast a wide net. We have the patience and the expertise to help you find that perfect home. Whether it's Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Inglewood, Venice, Sarasota, to Palmetto, Parrish, Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for you to rule out where you're looking and realize where you want to be. We understand that. We have the patience for that. We have the expertise to guide you and answer questions. Where you want to be on the Gulf Coast of Florida, we are your trusted advisors, and we are happy to help you answer any questions you have. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care.